name is Richelle Kidder. I live in Avon Lake, and my husband Todd and my two sons, Hayes and Adam, have been attending Avon Lake United Church of Christ since about last Easter or so. I really love the CrossRoads service, and I've been coming pretty regularly ever since then. I've worked at the Cleveland Foodbank for about a year and a half. I'm the Advocacy and Public Education Manager. I am actually a licensed attorney in the states of Texas and Ohio, and I was really seeking to go into the nonprofit world to do something that I felt more passionate about. So in July of 2006, I joined the Cleveland Foodbank in what was a new position at the time. The food bank, recognizing that it got about 40% of its food from state and federal sources, really wanted to create a staff level position that would work with state and federal legislators to ensure the continuance and improvement of those programs. So I was thrilled that I was able to use my legal background really part and parcel with the mission of the food bank, which was to provide food and support to community organizations that feed the hungry. The mission of the Cleveland Food Bank is to provide food and support to community organizations that feed the hungry. The Cleveland Food Bank serves approximately 440 hunger programs in a 6-county area in Northeast Ohio. At the Cleveland Food Bank, we're the central food clearinghouse for Northeast Ohio. We receive food from a lot of different sources, such as donations from retail industry as well as manufacturers. We also get food from state and federal government. We also do purchase a small amount of food. We then take that food and distribute through hunger centers across Northeast Ohio. About 45% of our food comes from donations. Local retailers like Giant Eagle and Heinen's are wonderful donators and supporters of the food bank. We also get food directly from national manufacturers such as Kraft, Nabisco, Hormel Foods, and organizations like that. Food is processed and turned in and out of the Cleveland Food Bank in an amazingly short time. Just to give you one example, we do get quite a lot of food from the federal government through the USDA. That food usually comes in and out of our warehouse in just 2 to 3 days' time, which is an amazingly quick period of time considering that we might be getting thousands of pounds at once. When you come into the food bank, the first thing that you might notice is its size. The building itself is about 125,000 square feet and has really enabled the Cleveland Food Bank to distribute so much more food in the 3 years since we've been in this building. Here in the lobby, you'll see what we affectionately refer to as our bread wall. It's a commissioned piece of work. The artist is Andy Yoder, and it is actually a piece of art that contains real pieces of bread contained in resin of every different way, shape, and form you can imagine. Every different type of bread, from pita bread to croissants to marble rye, you name it. It's meant to represent the diversity of the clients we serve and the donors that support the Cleveland Food Bank. This is the warehouse of the Cleveland Food Bank. The facility itself is about 125,000 square feet, much of which is warehouse space. One of the main areas of the Cleveland Food Bank warehouse is what we refer to as our volunteer repack area. This is where the majority of our volunteers come to sort and repackage donated food. One of the best features of the Cleveland Food Bank's new space is the walk-in vestibule and freezer area. We're able to store tons and tons of frozen meat, and we're also able to properly store at 40 degrees lots of fresh produce, fruits and vegetables. At the Cleveland Food Bank, we distribute food directly to hunger centers. Those may be food pantries, hot meal programs, organizations that serve seniors and kids. And those organizations, in turn, directly serve clients in need. I think in particular, during the cold winter months, it's especially important to get food to people in need. But we also need to remember that hunger is a year-round problem. And for example, we really try to educate the public that summer is a particularly important time to donate food to the food bank. Because, for example, children that would otherwise get food through school may be home and not have access to the typical food that they would get during the day. Volunteers are very important to the Cleveland Food Bank. Last year we had about 7,200 volunteers that contributed more than 42,000 hours of time to the food bank. That saved the food bank about $600,000 in operating costs. What volunteers can do would be anything such as administrative tasks, stuffing envelopes, helping with special events, or more importantly, sorting and repackaging donated food. At the Cleveland Food Bank, we are so thankful and really reliant upon community organizations like the Avon Lake United Church of Christ Youth Group to really come to the food bank and support, whether it be through financial donations or donations of time. Really the opportunity to get youth in particular into the food bank to sort and repackage foods so that it can go to hunger centers is just something that we would not be able to do to fulfill our mission without it. So the opportunity to work with the Avon Lake United Church of Christ is a golden opportunity, I think, to teach the youth of the church really what it's like to do hard, hands-on work, which is very fulfilling. It also benefits the Cleveland Foodbank greatly. A lot of different groups and individuals come to the Cleveland Foodbank to donate their time. We do ask that volunteers be at least 12 years old, although we do have monthly family nights where younger individuals can come. But we welcome community groups, church groups, professional organizations, individuals who just want to come in, really a wide variety of folks that can help the food bank.